Hi everybody, my name's Kyle Hancock. This is going to be the interview portion of my CRE number 1. This is my friend Cole, and he's going to be the one I'm interviewing today. Cole, what is a topic or subject where you pretend to be knowledgeable?
It used to be the start of my liquor job. I was selling liquor at a liquor store, and I didn't know much about it, so I just kind of pretended to know about the product.
Okay, yeah. So that was a good example of it. Do you have a specific example of a time that you were pretending to know more than you actually did?
Yeah, so it was like my first week on the job, and the customer asked me about this brand it was some country artist brand of liquor, and I believe it was like some whiskey or something. And he asked me, he's like, "Is it good?" And me having no idea what it tasted like, I was like, "Oh yeah, it tastes fantastic."
Awesome. So after the interaction, did you take any more steps to educate yourself on the subject, or do you still continue to pretend when you're working?
No, actually, so like right after that interaction, after the customer left and bought the bottle, I made the sale. I asked my boss, "Hey, do we have a sample bottle of this? And I'd like to try it so I can know what it tastes like." I found out it tastes like dirt, and so felt bad about that. But I mean, now today I have tried most of the stuff in the store, and I can pretty much tell you anything about any bottle, or if I don't know about the bottle, I can point them to something that probably tastes similar.
Awesome. So what's stopping you, if anything, from learning more about the topic?
I don't think anything is stopping me from learning more. I mean, liquor's pretty interesting about how they make different whiskeys and how whiskeys are made elsewhere in different parts of the world. I actually learned a lot from that one experience, and I thought it was actually pretty cool.
Awesome. What is a social issue that you feel most people pretend to understand, or at least behave as if they understand it better than they actually do?
Anything political.
Why do you think they pretend to be knowledgeable about that?
I think we have a huge problem in our society where people don't have a sense of purpose, and politics is a really easy thing to get a sense of purpose by fighting for some sort of team. And a lot of people who probably aren't into sports are missing that in their life. So instead of rooting for a sports team, they have to root for a political party or some sort of political movement that they actually don't really understand the ramifications of, but their friends are into it and they want to fit in.
What do you think that we can do to help people acknowledge and embrace their ignorance and try to be, better, more knowledgeable people?
I think definitely being sympathetic towards people. I think there's a huge problem of when people when people meet up with these people who are extremely ignorant, they tend to just be inflammatory towards them rather than showing sympathy. And I think showing more sympathy will enable the person who is naive to be open to having their mind changed, rather than just burrowing down into the misconceptions about society that they think they understand.
Awesome. Well, thank you for answering those questions for me. Really appreciate your honesty, and thanks for being here.